No! No! Don't eat that. How do you rate? Welcome back to my channel. So today's video, as you saw from the last video that I posted, it was setting up my bearded dragon's enclosure, and this video is about my bearded dragon that I got. So I got my bearded dragon last night, which was December 1st, and it's currently December 2nd, and I thought I'd tell you a little bit about my bearded dragon and just show you what I'm doing, what I'm feeding him, all that sort of stuff, how I'm taking care of my crickets, just kind of the basics, and then you guys can go off of what videos you may want to see in the near future. So, my bearded dragon's name is Felipe, or Philip, or Phil. I call him Phil or Felipe. I usually don't call him Philip. But, he's my baby bearded dragon. He's around 3 months old, so he was born in September. And he is my love, he's my angel, he's my cute little baby. So, I've been getting him in and out of his tank a lot, so I'm just gonna have him out probably just for a little bit, just to show you guys what he looks like and stuff. So, yeah. So this is my bearded dragon. Sorry, he's just so small, it's really adorable. So this is what he looks like. Do all the way the beauty gurus do. So he's really pretty. He's got a nice color on his back. On his back, I think it's really cool, and he has a little bit of orange on the sides of his face. So he's probably going to be a little bit more on the orange side when he's older. So yeah. So I got my bearded dragon from a place called Desert Pet, and I didn't want to get him from Petco or PetSmart or anything like that, just because that's just a place that I don't recommend. Even though, yes, they do sell bearded dragons and they do sell all of this sort of, you know, animals and stuff, I don't like where they come from. He actually came from, and yes, I know it's a male because I checked, well, I didn't check, the person checked, but then I checked afterwards, and he has 2 lumps, so that means he is certainly a male bearded dragon. So, yeah, he's really small right now, so, you know, this is probably the youngest that you can get your bearded dragon. I did see some bigger ones, but, I don't know if you guys could see, but he has a little bit of a kind of distorted jaw a little bit. It's not a huge deal. Like, if you see something that's like distorted or weird with your bearded dragon, but they seem to be fine, eating and everything, then they're probably good. He doesn't have any like weird kinks. There's nothing wrong with his bones or anything like that. He's getting the UVA light and the UVB lights, so he eats his calcium. Right now he's not eating much. I think it's just because he's starting to settle in, and I also haven't found things that he loves and dies for, so we're getting there. But yeah, today I'm going grocery shopping to get some new produce for him so we can have some options, because I noticed he was eating the kale last night and not the carrots. He licked the apples. He likes to lick a lot of things, so that's, I don't know, he licks everything. But he was walking around my hallway and stuff. He was licking me, he was licking the door, he was licking the wall, he was licking the ground. he licks paper towels, and his whole enclosure, his tongue has touched everything. So I just thought that was kind of funny, but yeah, so I'm gonna go ahead and put him away and show you guys some of the stuff that I got him that came with the tank set and everything, because I know I didn't really get to show you guys much from before, so I can show you that now. But here's one last little look at him. I might actually just keep him out and on my leg, or he can walk around or something, but here's one last little look at him. He's perfect. And right now he's actually in shed. You can see by the tip of his tail right here that there's a little bit of skin coming off. So that doesn't come off later on today or tomorrow. I'm probably gonna just soak his tail just so it falls off on its own. So don't ever pick off the skin of your dragon, because that can like lead to bacteria, because it'll open up flesh wounds and stuff, so it needs to naturally dry up and fall off of itself. But if it's not coming off, then you can soak him in some warm water or something like that, but not maybe for 10 minutes. Don't leave him there for too long, especially if they're this young. Yeah, where they shed literally like once a week, so it's a whole thing. Yeah, so he's just gonna chill here on my leg or something. 30 of them, and they are all in here. Can't really see many of them. Oh, you don't like your blanket? See how it is? So for my crickets, you can feed them any fresh vegetables or water or anything like that. I chose to give my crickets this little bites thing, and it's basically a feed, water, and a gut load all in one. So where are you going? He just licked the blanket. I tell you, he licks everything. For my crickets, it's really easy to use. You just throw like 10 of them in here. I have 30 I had 30 crickets. So what are you doing? He was literally like right here when I first put him down. He just climbs up on the bear. So that's what I use for my crickets. It's easy, it's small, and they last you a while. For 30 crickets, you can put like 10 of them in there, just drop a few and they eat them all. So for the next thing that I feed my bearded dragon is Zoomed's O-worms. One thing that I wanted to say about these worms, I'm very uneducated in this video and I ended up doing more research afterwards. Do not feed your bearded dragon too many mealworms. It can cause constipation and it's just not very good for them. I don't really recommend canned foods all the time. Repti Calcium by Zoomed. It says without D3, but you should probably have vitamin D in there. So this is just a sample. I'm going to pick up some more of this, but you just sprinkle this on all the food that they eat, and he likes to eat it without anything. He'll literally just lick it up. I really don't know why or how. I don't even know if it tastes good, but yeah. Then I also have these juvenile bearded dragon food pellets, and basically you can, he just licked the bear and my phone. But basically you mash these up. He actually ate them whole. He bit it in half, but you can mash these up and moisten it with water, and you can put some lettuce or anything you want in here. I don't really recommend feeding your bearded dragon lettuce just because it's like, there's really no nutritional value in lettuce at all, so you can mix this with like kale or something. It doesn't have any like bearded dragon pictures on here. I really don't know if he would actually like this, because it just has like, I know that crested geckos might really like this, but I don't know about bearded dragons or anything. So that's kind of what I feed him. That's what I do with my crickets and stuff, and I can just kind of show you what his food dish looks like. So when I first, he just left my phone. So when I first got this whole kit and everything, it came with a food dish this big. This big. Mind you, this is how big my bearded dragon is. No, come back, don't run away from me. Must learn to be held. Okay, so this is how big my bearded dragon is, and this is how big the food dish is. That is insanely huge. It takes up like half of your tank, and the water dish, like, he could actually drown in this, like, actually. So I went to the pet store and I got a smaller food dish. So this is the food dish for him now, and and it's much smaller. So I have some apples on here, I have some mealworms, which he's not eating, and then I have the mashed up juvenile pellets, but he's not eating any of them. And even if I try like hand feeding him one of them, he just doesn't really take it. He just backs away. He doesn't want it, and I don't know why. I don't know why he doesn't want to eat anything. So he just likes his crickets, and that's pretty much it. So I'm probably gonna go to the pet store today and just see what other foods that he'll enjoy and actually want to eat, because he does not want to eat that stuff. So we'll get there eventually. So this is Phil. The hair, I'm sorry. He likes to lick everything, but you know, that's fine. It's cool. We're good. Everything is a-okay. Am I right, my dude?